Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, right? Today I'm gonna give you the best salary cap lineup for this week, but before we get into the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, as like of the video puts the video to the recommended, and of course subscribe and put your note again for my daily uploads. Without further ado, let's hop straight into the video. Okay, so again, like I always say, the way that this works is you definitely want to be able to allocate 2 dark matter cards that you thoroughly like, okay? So with that being said, to me, the best card in the game, excuse me, is going to be Dark Matter Glenn Rice. And I always look every single week to see if Glenn Rice is available, because if he's available, you instantly get him, all right? He's 6,500, you get him. Now, if you have another point guard or shooting guard that you like dark matter wise, maybe it's SGA, right? Pro Pass SGA, which is a good one, you get him, right? You just pick the best, overpowered guard, point guard or shooting guard, small forward, whatever, dark matter at 6,500 you like, you get, okay? So for me, I'm going with Glenn Rice, okay? Then I always like to get a very dominant center. Centers are very, very, very critical in this game. So again, I go to dark matters. And again, it's up to you as far as what you like. You see, I got Donovan. He's really nice. Of course, Zach Edey's 12,000, so you can't get him, right? But, Hakeem Olajuwon's really solid. Jokic is good. Sabonis is really good. Hell, Rudy Gobert is really good. I mean, all these guys are good, right? You can even go to Dikembe Mutombo at 6,000. He's really strong. Again, he is a salary cap, one of the better salary cap cards we've gotten too. Of course, you see, I got, Ilgauskas, the list goes on, man. Mark Eden, Bobo's the only one that would have been nice to have, but we don't. But as you can see right here, Sean Bradley, and of course, I say Bobo, Manute Bol, his son Bobo is affordable. But again, Sean Bradley at 7'6" is still at 6,500. So that's what I did there, right? So those are my 2 dark matters that I always feel at 6,500 piece you should get. Fill out your board like that, okay? Now, from there, what I always recommend is then trying to get these Evo cards, because to me, these Evo cards are going to give you the best bang for your buck. And of course, that is no different here. So we're going to go ahead and go with the crime dog himself, Glenn Robinson. He's just 3,800. So instead of 6,500 that most of these cards is, as you can see, at 6,500, you are able to get Glenn Robinson at just 3,800. Again, that is a bargain, right? Same thing here for the power forward position. Dark matter, get those Evos. If you haven't Evo, you definitely want to make sure you get them. And again, the Evo I'm going with is going to be Juwan Howard at 3,000. Instead of 6,500s, you're going 3,000 route, which again, to me is an absolute steal, right? You're going to rarely see people that have 4 dark matters in their starting lineup. Well, because reality is you can't afford to have 4 dark matters, but you definitely can afford to have Evos. And that's the reason why I always said it's always going to be good to be able to look that Evo route because of that, okay? Now, at the point guard spot, because I am limited, I am going to have to go diamond and look for my 1800s. The best diamond point guard card we have, hands down, is Penny Hardaway, okay? Now, if you don't have Penny Hardaway, then maybe you want to go Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday is another good, solid option. And then from there, I don't highly recommend anybody else. Maybe Markelle Fultz, last option, because but really in reality, those are the ones that I think are going to be the best cards to get. I don't see anybody else pushing the needle like that, okay? So that's the reason why I say go that route. So I ended up going with Penny, okay? Which is ironic because we're trying to get, Penny Hardaway as the salary cap reward, all right? Now, when it comes to the bench, same thing. I'm going with the Evo for my backup point guard. It's going to be Galaxy Opal John Barry. Once again, I feel like there is so much talent on this that you could pick from. But again, $2,000 for Galaxy Opal, you just can't beat that. His jumper is smooth, okay? It's not hard to time. And he is a Galaxy Opal for $2,000. So this is where I always try to just instill in y'all, if you're not Evo in these cards, you're missing out, because Evos are very, very big. Same thing here. We're going to go another Evo card, as you can just see how much you can benefit from this. And this time we're going with Dell Curry, which is going to be Steph Curry's dad. I guess he's point guard here. So where's Dell Curry at? Where you at, Dell? He's a point guard, right? What is he? No, he's a shooting guard, right? There he is. I passed him. All right, yeah. So Dell Curry at the shooting guard spot. So now we have another dark matter coming off the bench, right? I just think it's absolutely insane like how loaded you can do with these evos. And then once again, not you know, straying too far away from the way I like to cook up, we're going with the evos again, and this time we're going to be going with, you know, my go-to lineup of Kelly Oubre and Tobias Harris. I think that those individuals as a 1-2-3 punch or 1-2 punch, 1-2-3 punch, 1-2 punch is just absolutely insane. Okay, so you know, to me, I've been playing a lot of people because obviously salary cap this time around is really sweaty. So a lot of people are just trying to get in there and get their get penny. But I find it very funny that a lot of people are going so heavy up here, right? And their benches are just gold plates and that type of deal, and you can just get cooked, right? Me, I'm not bringing in gold plates. I'm bringing in a dark matter, a galaxy opal, and some diamonds. So keep that in mind. You know, I was playing against this one guy. This dude literally, I'm not even making this up. This man literally had gold Kareem, $18,000 on his team. And then it's the irony behind it is that Kareem got hurt and he had to put in a gold plate, and I absolutely destroyed him. You just got to keep in mind, you got to have a bench. Like, you can't just assume that, you know, every single card is just going to play the whole game. It don't happen like that. 2K gonna make sure you get humbled and get hurt. I went with Wayne ZZ because of his shooting ability, but obviously there's other cards that you can pick. But in my humble opinion, you can't ask for a better center that has a better jump shot. And again, like I said, if you wanted to look for another individual, I was going with Greg Oden a lot, but they pushed him up to 29, right? Same thing for Willis Reed. Like, you can see, like, a lot of these people have been priced out, right? A lot of them been priced out, are the good ones. You can go with Dikembe. He's Evo Dikembe. But the reason why I wanted to go with Wayne ZZ is because he actually has a very quick release and he can shoot it. So just keep that in mind. And then, of course, what we're going to do at the back end is just get these 100 overalls, and we are good to go. And this is how you finish out your salary cap lineup. Okay, now as you can see, I still have some wiggle room there. I can be able to get 300, you know, there's 300 left, but there's not anything that I need. Everything that I need I have right here. Very, very solid lineup. Trying to do as much scoring as possible with Glenn Rice. When Glenn Rice gets tired, if he gets tired, then I can get Dell Curry to come in there and start playing. Obviously Glenn Robinson is really good at scoring. Penny's a bucket as a diamond. Is crazy how good he is. And then, of course, we have Sean Bradley really clogging the paint and a very good release. All these cards, the Dark Matters, they all have decent, great releases in Bradley and Rice. Juwan Howard is a lot slower. Glenn Robinson is a tad bit faster than Juwan Howard. These two individuals, I just got them there because they're just 99s, right? But they're not really the greatest, you know, SIGs and that type of deal. It's really just the Glenn Rice show, to be honest with you. Go crazy with Glenn Rice and have a good time. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do y'all think about this lineup? What lineup are y'all using? But other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon on the Banger Man. You know, when I say back soon on the Banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.